You either love it or you hate it. You can tell me down below if you do or don't. But Star Wars is in a place where I'm kind of indifferent now. I don't really care enough to be able to say, oh wow, that's amazing. Oh wow, that's shit. It's almost blah. But something that will perk me up is fact of the day. So we're going with page number 209, fact number 1. When Montenegro became independent from Yugoslavia, the internet's domain name went from being .yu to .me. Haha. Smart. It went from you to me. That was their own sovereignty within their own country. We're gonna say that was quite good, and we're gonna move on from there. Hey, NarendraTheComic here, and let's have a bit of a talk, let's have a chit-chat, because sometimes it's necessary to clear the air, clear the room, see what the real situation is. Because you guys know, if you've been on the channel for any length of time, that I have loved Star Wars for many, many years. I have lived this stuff. I have almost let it become my life up till The Last Jedi. And now I'm at a point where I don't particularly give a shit. Like, I want to care about the old stuff, and I do, but I'm not going to be watching the new stuff. You can tell I used to make a ton of videos on it. 10, 20, 30 videos a year, sometimes, just on Star Wars. Whether it was reactions, rants, reviews, ideas, theories. It was non-stop, but I don't do it anymore. Because it's either going to piss me off, or I'm just indifferent to it. And it's a very rare case where I think, oh, that might be good. Rebels, great show. Clone Wars, incredible. Bad Batch, okay, and I'm willing to watch it because I know it's set within a time frame and a rubric, but I haven't watched The Mandalorian. I haven't watched any of the trailers. I haven't watched Boba Fett. I haven't watched any of the trailers. Ahsoka might be one I give a shot. But I gave Obi-Wan a shot, and that turned into an absolute dumpster fire within 2 episodes, and I said, no, I'm not giving you my time. My time is the only thing that I have control over that I cannot get back. It's why I say, guys, if you don't want to watch these videos, don't watch them, because I don't want you wasting your time. If you feel like you're getting something out of it, if you feel like there's a sense of community here, if you feel like you're being heard, then that is great. And something which I'm glad we started doing with these polls on the channel. They're actually giving me an insight into how the average person feels. And yes, I have people who like my opinions, I have people who don't like my opinions. It's all over the place. But when I see the Star Wars fandom who probably gave up to 50 votes, and I'm very glad that people are actually saying, this is my opinion, this is what I think, this is how I think it should be. That's great. That's you being involved, and I appreciate that. But it seems like 75% of people do not like Star Wars anymore, and 25% do. This is a small sample size, might I add. But then when you get to scientific studies, some of these sample sizes are like 12 people, 24 people. I'm saying I got more votes on one specific post than most scientific studies do. It's really weird how the world works. But even stuff with the MCU, how that's gone. And I put one up about what do you feel is the best phase of the MCU. The general answer was phase 3. But a lot of people selected phase 1. And some people with phase 2, and some randos actually put phase 4, but you are entitled to your opinion. And if you love phase 4, then you love phase 4. If you prefer the sequels, you prefer the sequels. I can't change that. All I can do is tell you what I think, because I'm not gonna sugarcoat it and lie for the sake of lying, because it's way too much effort. It's way too much energy to keep up a facade and to say, yeah, this looks really good, as a lot of reactors do, as a lot of people who are in this space do. They just lie non-stop. Wow, I think that's a really good idea. That looks amazing. I didn't think they'd do that. So wait, let's not play about here. I'm smelling a rat. And sometimes you see these incredible reactions, like people reacting to specifically the Rise of Skywalker trailer. And I remember there was this guy who was crying about watching that trailer, and he was getting attacked for it, like taking the mick out of. And I said, hey, even though Star Wars has been destroyed for me, don't go attack this guy because he has a love for it still. I can lambast the product all I want. I can do that. That's within my fair game if I've seen it. But I'm not going to go and attack a person for them liking it. That doesn't make sense to me. I can say you're wrong. I can say I don't agree with you. I can give you a tiered list of reasons as to why I think I'm right. But that doesn't mean that you're necessarily gonna believe me. And that's fine. But yeah, the reason why I don't talk about Star Wars anymore is because, as I said, it either pisses me off or I don't care too much. And it's sad because I really love this stuff. And the MCU seems to be in a similar way. I hope Kevin Feige can muster up the strength to put it in a decent direction over the next 5 to 10 years, because Phase 4 was a disaster. I think it's just objectively the case now that they're saying, you know, maybe we didn't have a proper idea. Maybe we shouldn't have let people do whatever they wanted at any given time, as with some of these shows. And you can see with the result, and you can see with the actual quality of them, that they are average to bad in most cases. Yes, there are some good Disney Plus shows for the MCU, but overall, they're trash. It's just how it is. And I feel the same way about Lucasfilm Star Wars. That's the situation. And maybe it will change. I don't know if it will. I don't know. Something would have to completely blow me away, i.e. George Lucas coming back. And I said about Dave Filoni, I talked about him and the creative vision he has, and I appreciate and respect that. But he has been controlled in a certain way under the Lucasfilm hierarchy. And now it feels like they're doing this and allowing him to have some more sway simply because they have messed up so much. Like, why wouldn't you have done this from the start? This was the argument. Why wouldn't you do what you're looking at doing now with this new Rey movie and the alleged story that that film is going to be based off of recreating the new Jedi Order? Why wouldn't you do that with Luke? Why wouldn't you have that be inbuilt in that world, and we see that and we live that and we understand it? It seems like to me, and I read a comment from someone, it feels like more of a slap in the face than an adherence to, oh, we were wrong from Lucasfilm. We were wrong. The fans were right, and this is why we're doing this. This doesn't feel like that. This feels like, you know what? We're going to double down here. We're going to give you the thing you wanted, but we're not going to give it to you in the way you want it. So deal with it. If you want to watch it, watch it. And I'm telling you, Star Wars is, as of this moment in time, as of this moment, a dead franchise. It is. It is. You put a Star Wars movie in cinemas right now, it flops. It loses money. It would lose so much money that Disney would not make another Star Wars movie again, which is why they haven't done it yet. Because they know. They've done the internal tracking. Disney haven't said, nah, you can't be doing it yet. Bob Iger's like, no, I'm sorry. It's not happening. And that is the right decision to make. So, Disney Star Wars, is it ever going to make a comeback? I don't know. Honestly, it's better if I don't care at this point. And you can see, I have Star Wars books right here. I have Star Wars books right here. I've read the expanded universe stuff. I've read a lot of shit. I just don't like the new stuff. Hey, call me a traditionalist if you'd like in that case, but you can't have it all. I say that. You can't have it all. And people will let you down in life. In this case, it happened. You have to move on. I'm moving on. Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel down there if you didn't. Darth Vader gonna come after you. You don't want that. No, you really don't. So just subscribe anyway to avoid that. I've been NarendraTheComic. You've been great. And we'll see you next time. That's tomorrow. If you don't know, make a video every single day. Been doing it every day for over 1,500 days now, and we ain't stopping till we get to 10,000 subscribers. So do subscribe, pop back again tomorrow for some more quality shitty content. So hashtag never not here. Just how it goes. Also bring the bakwas. Bakwas means nonsense in Punjabi. We also bring a lot, bring a little, do a lot, do a little, but we do indeed bring the quality shitty content on a daily basis. So see you tomorrow. More of the same, slightly different, but essentially the very same. Once more, see you then. Skadoosh. Gotcha!